Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're doing okay. I'm fine. I had like a disease of some kind. I don't think it was COVID, but it was a disease. Anyway, I took medicine and now I'm better, I think. But I think I gave it to my son. Now he's like sneezing and miserable. So I'm feeling a little guilty, but I think we'll be fine. I believe so. We haven't been venturing out, or rather not venturing out without masks. Well, Chris did go out the other day. I don't know if he had a mask. And his friends did not have masks. And his friends were here. So yeah, there's that. So, I don't know. Maybe they made us sick. We'll see. Time will tell. Anyway, today I want to talk about commitment. For most of my life, I believed truly that I am a commitment phobe. Like, I do not want to commit to relationships. But then it hit me the other day that, you know, how I get when I see parents who are they want kids for the wrong reasons, or they're like, I have a child but I can't manage, it's too hard, I wish I could give it away. And I just really get so mad at that cavalier. I really get mad at the idea of cavalier parents. So it hit me that even before my son was born, like even before he existed outside of me, I had already, like, the day that I realized I was pregnant, it was just very sudden. Like, I think I was 2 weeks pregnant, and then I just knew that I was not alone anymore in my body. And that day I sat down and I said, okay, so there's a baby on the way. And now you have to decide here and now, before you tell anyone, before you tell the father, or before you tell your parents or your sister or your best friend, you have to decide what is going to happen, because people are going to try to influence you. They do. They try to influence your decisions, and they try to tell you what is the best thing for you to do. And it's easy to go along with that if you have no position of your own. So I wanted to come up with a position for myself. And my position was that if my parents throw me out on the street, because I was in campus at the time and totally reliant on my parents for everything, and I was like, if they throw me out on the street and it's just me and nothing, am I ready to, prostitute myself or become a thief, or, be a street person for this kid, rather than losing the child? So, and the answer to that was yes, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to look after this child. And for sure, I mean, that it was a good thing that I knew that from the first day, because for sure there were ups and there were downs, and things could have gone. My kid could have been brought up in Norway. That was one option I was presented with. So anyway, yeah. So I said, yeah, it's me and this kid, and I'm bringing it up, and I'm bringing it up to the best of my ability. Whatever I can do, I'm going to do it. And if I have to be a prostitute to feed my kid, I will be a prostitute. And that was day one. And I can say 20 years later that I I'm very thankful, very, very thankful that I did not have to become a prostitute or a thief or a street person to do it, but I have kept that commitment. And I just realized that I have kept that commitment 20 years and counting, and I've never faltered. I've never said this is too much. I've never said I can't do this. And I realized that I'm not a commitment phobe. I really have to feel like this, I am ready to commit to this thing come hell or high water. And feel like that thing that I am committing to, I believe in it. It's not like, I'm not even saying has to be worth it, because like when I said that about my son, I didn't know him. He was a bunch of cells. I didn't know if it was going to be Rosemary's Baby or Jesus Christ. I didn't know. So it's not like saying the guy or the girl has to be worth it. It's more like I have to feel like I commit to this person, and I feel like the commitment is worth it. Like this is a commitment that I would make through hell and high water. And of course, it's more difficult when the relationship is not pre-established. You have a child, it's your child, that relationship, it's a blood relationship. There's not much you can change about that. But when it comes to a romantic partner or a friendship, that's different. I have made commitments to friendships, and I have 30-year-old friendships that, regardless of whether I see this person on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, or every 10 years, my commitment to them as my friend does not change. Right? It continues regardless of our daily interactions. But for a romantic partner, I have to say that I have not been able to feel or believe deeply enough in any of my romantic relationships to make that sort of commitment. So I wouldn't say that I'm a commitment phobe. I think what I am is a radical. I am a radical. I am an all or nothing. And for me to be all in, it has to be, to me, worth it to me, worth that, the energy and the emotion and the commitment that I put into it. I have to feel like, yeah, hell or high water. So it's not so much, and I don't want to extend the possibility of that commitment when I know that I don't believe in it. I do not believe in the relationship like that. And that is how I come off as a commitment phobe, when I actually do really, really believe in commitment and in seeing things through. Whether it's in my work, when I'm writing for a client, or for myself, or even just for fun, if I start a story, I commit to finishing it. If it takes 100 years, I'm going to fucking finish that fucking story. Okay. And I don't understand even fanfic writers who reach a point and say, oh, I think I'm going to abandon. What? You're abandoning your work? What the fuck? What's wrong with you? You made a commitment to that work when you started writing it, especially when you put it already out there in the public. And this is going to 510,000 years from now, someone's going to be able to sift through the archives of Archive on Our Own and find your abandoned fic. I mean, really, who wants that? That's your legacy. And when it comes to legacy, I'm all about legacy. I'm all about, hey, what am I leaving behind? Who am I leaving behind? Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be when people look back at my life? And who I want to be someone who finishes shit that they start, okay, whatever it is. And so I'm here, like, I have a 3/4 finished book in Marcus Devereaux. I have some fix on AO3 which are not finished. I have client work which are not finished. Right now I'm trying to complete. I think that's how I got my oh, I was recently promoted on Upwork to top rated plus freelancer, and my commitment is why, because I will finish your work. I will not abandon you. I will not disappear on you. I'm not. There are many freelancers who maybe they feel overwhelmed or for whatever reason that they feel they can't complete a piece of work. They will disappear on the client. And first of all, I never take work which I feel I cannot finish. There was one science fiction assignment which really kicked my ass. It kicked my ass like I can't even tell you. But I fucking finished it eventually, really late. And I don't blame the client for not booking another book with me. Practically I was relieved. But I gave him my best work, and he had to acknowledge that yes, you did the job. You did the job. It took you a while, but you did the job. That's me. I always do the job. If I take on a job, I am going to do the fuck out of that job. You know what I'm saying? Like 100%. 100%. And so I don't know why 100%. I think 100% might not have happened before because maybe I was looking at the wrong gender. I I'm exploring that possibility at the moment. So we'll see. We'll see what happens going forward. Life begins at 40. So I'm just 5 years into life right now. We'll see how it goes. And that's all for today.